Michael, how is a motorcycle claim different from a car accident claim?
Well, there's really two separate things that distinguishes a motorcycle accident claim versus a regular claim. Probably the two most important differences are that when you're in a motorcycle, you're not encased in a cage of steel. You don't have the protections of the car, of the seat belt. In fact, when a motorcycle accident takes place, typically the rider is ejected off of the motorcycle, often at a high rate of speed. And because of this, the injuries that motorcycle riders sustain are typically far worse than those of a passenger car. The other thing that we have to face from a legal perspective, people tend to assume that the motorcycle rider was operating too fast or in some way partially at fault for the accident. And I know personally, as someone who rides motorcycles, that most of the time that's just not true. And we really focus in on making sure that we procure the evidence for our clients who have been involved in motorcycle accidents early on so that we can prove that they weren't at fault in an accident.
What if the accident was partially my fault? Can I still get compensation?
Short answer is yes. You can still get compensation in Tennessee even if the accident was partially your fault, as long as you weren't mostly at fault for the accident.
Okay.
So let's say that you were just a little bit at fault, say 5 or 10% at fault. You would still get 95% of your damages. And it's important to continue to pursue those claims even if it can be alleged that you were partially at fault, because insurance companies will often make the claim that, well, you're partially at fault, therefore we're not going to provide compensation to you. And that's not fair and it's not legal, and just another reason why you should have an attorney if you've been involved in an accident.
Definitely.